Wait again, Basadi, there is like an epidemic of like not fertility, but that's like not even, it's not a problem. That's okay, because God will always make sure that that's okay. But what I wanted to say is that there's an epidemic of reduction in birth rates. Thank you. Birth rates in certain countries on earth. I believe Spain is one of them. The United Kingdom is another. China, even though they had a one-child policy at some point, there is an issue with maintaining population numbers, and a concern as well that if at all this trajectory is maintained, there may very potentially in the coming future, should the future linger stretching out like an elastic band, there might be an epidemic of basically replenishing the youth. There'll be too many old people and too few young people. Well, I'm a child of the living God, and I'm here to let you know something that you're not prepared to admit in mainstream media, something that reporters that work for secular entertainment or secular media will never ever confess, even though they've done the research, they've dug deep. All right, they have investigated it as investigative journalists. Upon happening on these findings, they would not admit this. If at all, they're going to maintain their careers anyway, because apparently it's a career suicide mission for you to be coming up against the LGBT community, unless of course your news network is far right, or your news network is a rightist news network like Fox News or whatever. It is not in your best interest, even if you happen upon this information as an investigative journalism, as to what is the issue out here contributing to declining birth rates across the world, that is then also threatening us all with replenishing people in the future. Too many old people, too few young ones. Yeah, but we'll let you know what's going on, because there are some people that are be doing independent work, and they're validating these, are fact-checked, have got peer reviews that are able to validate what it is that they are saying. And they confess, they admit, they put out this information to all of us that, listen, the reason why birth rates are declining across the world is literally because of this crazy community called the LGBTQIA+++. I could go on, community. Listen, how many of our children can you adopt? Gay men? How many surrogates can you get? How many women willing to actually be having babies on your behalf can you get? How many sperm banks are you going to visit? And how many people can afford even those sperm bank services, those fertility services? Not enough. So go on, take the children, we get it, off the street or out of orphanages that we have given birth to, other women that are to be having babies and can't take care of them. Take them. Because abortion is nonsensical indeed. Take those babies and raise them as gay couples and hope that the Lord is going to somehow have a better ideology in that child. But you yourself not making those babies is the reason why there are a decline of birth rates across the earth. And people are trying to win me over for freaking lesbianism. What do I want to do with that when I want to be a mom?